Итак, продолжим шастать. Кампания. Кто-то совместно кампанию проходит. Но мы не такие, мы только за хардкор. Сами с усами. Так, Нексус вход.
Many tales have been told about Mulandir, the lost city of the Shapers. While some scholars go so far as to doubt its very existence, others claim that it was a utopia, an unconquerable city in a valley of never-ending summer. However, they all agree on one.
Так, а вот и мы. Раньше я помню, можно было сюда подняться. Но они вон все позаблокировали. И сюда уйти. Ну, в любом случае, сейчас нельзя. Можно будет потом, после выхода с Нексуса. Волшебным образом все эти завалы пропадут. О, сундучок ждет меня. Ну вот, оно даже не нажимается.
Interesting.
Nexus or not, there's definitely an impressive energy, kind of unsettling to be honest. So, Tahar, do you want to go in?
Yes. Just stay wary. We have no idea what to expect.
The stone doors fall shut behind you as you step through the overgrown arch.
Неправильно,
And you're met
конечно,
by an
этот
almost
вход
eerie
показывать.
silence.
Это вообще в
Yet you immediately
пустыне,
feel a presence.
откуда
Power,
полчища
long forgotten,
чертей будут
waiting for
лезть.
someone or something to wake it from its slumber. The Nexus must be
Ну,
nearby.
такая неудобная вещь. Лезть-то не лезь, а прям внутри этих залов истреблял их, а потом, когда уже все запечатали, опа, всех выкинуло, а шмотки остались. И не заберешь. Ха.
Incredible. So, this is the Nexus?
The upper levels. We'll need to go further down to find the heart. Come. Yes?
Got it.
Какие отзывчивые порталы.
Understood.
Есть кто дома?
Alright, why not?
Fair enough. Let's do this. Focus area. Focus.
Как он быстро с моими разобрался. Типа круговая атака. Щит 500. Круто, круто. Гном вообще вставать не хочет. Говорит, ему и так хорошо, да? Он еще и лечится. Да никак. Да, лечится. За высотку разом. Давай. Будем бить тебя и лечиться. Пока долечусь. Придется все-таки, наверное, какие-то боевые заклятия на меня поставить.
Yes.
Да еще и снежным посохом по ледяному голему. От нее небось выхлопа никакого. Лед об лед. Смешно. Добиваем. Не пошел. Кранты.
Corporal?
Ну точно, скоро можно будет целую армию големов своих собрать. Я так чувствую.
Let's see. Will do.
О. А вот тут как раз таки
Here we go.
ледяной посох зайдет в самый раз.
Sounds like a plan.
Садимся в сторонку.
Huh?
Да, намного лучше пошел дело. Ладно. Давай еще позовем. Вроде бы на нем столько сопротивления ставится, а все равно страдает.
Yes?
So, what's the plan?
Еще и ничего не выпало. Ну сволочи. Что тут скажешь?
Sure.
Угу. Ладно,
That
не
way?
что. И на этом спасибо.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Какой-то кратер там. Мне уже страшно.
You got it.
Ну там я уже был, вон. Лежит ледышка
That way?
обугленная. Ну пускай.
Blasted armor.
Will do.
Что-то поменяли в игре. Раньше, я помню, титанита тут находил.
Sure.
Как не знаю что. А теперь ни одного свитка. Плюс еще какая-то руда типа титанита была, которая нафиг в принципе не нужна была. Зачем-то продублированная. кучу раз.
Sounds like a plan.
That's the way.
That way?
Пока спускаться не хочу в эту яму. Она глубокая. Да. Ох. Стопа.
Huh?
Так.
Police, that thing's huge.
И тоже лечится, понимаю. Да, колотить я долго будем. Давай. Проклятие, чтоб мы тебя отвампиривали. Недолго она стояла.
Help, please.
Почти даже излечился.
They killed one of our heroes.
Зараза.
Damn it! I need healing. Yes.
They killed one of our heroes.
Come on, don't die on us now.
Да, зомбаки хорошо сносят ими. Лучше, чем мои герои. Парадоксально, но факт. Давай, вампирьте его. Лечится он так, козлина, когда ничего не делает. Умирай. Ты гном или кто? Кто умирает у меня тут? Плиз, денег не дам. Как же он отхиливается мощно.
Help! Please! They killed one of our
Не
heroes.
успел.
Got it.
Ладно, бежим.
Come on. Don't die on us now. They will fall.
We should get moving.
Отлично. Ну да. Бешеным темпом. И опять 2000.
What's next? Whatever's necessary.
Надо заблокировал.
You'll regret this.
Давай зомбаков. Только всем скопом. Ну что ты тут сделал?
Yes? You read my mind.
Есть.
Now
Забодал.
would you look at that?
Yes?
Противный.
Sure. You got it.
Тут, наверное, я был уже.
That way?
Sure. This way, right?
Да, наверное.
Just give the word.
All right,
А,
why
тут
not?
мост был. А это пешился. Ладно.
Get ready.
Да.
Huh. Interesting.
Понаходили всякую ерунду.
To this day, the Shaper's magical and technological prowess remains unrivaled. One thing is clear. None of their marvels would have been possible without an incredible amount of magical energy. According to Iskrim,
Well, blow me down with a feather. And here I thought this couldn't get any more impressive.
Then I'm guessing we got lucky? This is the Nexus?
Yes, we found Mullendeer's heart. So, as I said already to Har, if we're to find out anything about the Bloodburn in this city, it'll be here. Do you see that massive pillar in the center? That's where the Shapers drew their energy from. They used it to communicate, to store knowledge, to power the mechanisms in their city, and to build some of their most magnificent creations.
What did they create? Just creatures?
Well, obviously just a few very select items, such as, I suppose, the runes we found. Only the most skilled of their craftsmen were allowed to work on that altar you see over there. Being Zaklar, a runesmith, was one of the most respected positions in Shaper society, and only those of the priest caste were even considered. I'm guessing that whatever miracle allowed them to create these ghost watchers outside was...
And where exactly does that energy they channel in here come from?
Well, that's one of the great Shaper mysteries. There's many theories and few facts. But the most likely one is that it draws from some kind of world essence, the same we mages use to cast magic.
If something like that exists, why have I never heard about it before?
As I said, it's just one of many theories. I might be completely mistaken.
So this is also...
Well, not in the traditional sense. I doubt you'll find a lot of books here.
Did you just say they used this place to communicate?
Yes. Apparently, some shapers were able to communicate with each other by thought alone.
I've heard about that. But what does this next...
Well, their telepathy wasn't an innate skill. It was something the higher castes learned through somehow joining their minds to that pillar. They were connected.
And you're sure that wasn't just a rumor? A lot of the
That might be true, but their telepathy is mentioned in many of the stone tablets, not just from the shapers themselves, but also from the few races who dared to defy them. They almost described them as demigods.
Well, but...
And a little bit scary.
Nehov's hammer.
Energy. Seems they're...
Yeah. And what's that?
Could that be where the shapers forged their creations?
Very likely so, yes. Wait. That strange rune Lacane gave you. Could I, borrow it for a moment?
What for?
As I said, a little experiment. These shards we found on the ghosts outside. I think I might be able to combine them with our rune.
All right.
Thank you.
What?
The runes. They look alike.
So, Lacane gave us a shaper rune?
Might be, yeah.
He seemed to think...
Interesting. Well, I personally don't believe in Aenir handing out gifts to his followers, but as you can tell by the gods don't, so technically it could be both a shaper rune and a gift from the Allfather.
And you're still...
I am. It may take a while, so I suggest you take a look around in the meantime.
Thanks.
What's that?
Looks like a map of Fiara. A very old one.
Can that help it?
I think so. You see those markings? Glyphs. They...
Can you make out what they...
I've been trying...
Yes, that's it. Over here, quickly!
Подошли к столу и сразу.
There you are. I was right, it worked. Look,
I don't see anything.
just take a look. Here.
What the heck just happened? What did you do?
I don't know. The rune, it must have reacted to you somehow, Tahar.
Yes, but why? What did you do to it?
I joined it with the shards we found on the Ghost Watchers. I'm guessing that caused some kind of magical reaction when you, as the rune owner, touched it.
So we're bound to the city now.
No, of course not. But I think the rune got stronger. Still, I'll have to do more research on this. I can't help but feeling that these runes are an ocean and we've merely touched the surface.
Let's just hope there isn't a monster on the bottom.
Anyway, what now? We still haven't learned anything new about them.
That's right, we haven't. But while I was working on... Remember how I told you that some of the higher caste shapers were able to communicate by thought alone? Frankly, I believe that...
You mean we're hearing the thoughts?
The shapers are extinct, so no. But it might be someone else using shaper magic or sort of mental echo. The memories of the dead.
The song is still...
Isn't an actual sound, but a thought translated by your mind, yes.
Why do we then?
Probably because of our magical gifts. It makes sense.
So, somebody is talking in our heads. That's bizarre. I'm not sure what you mean by...
Well, the shapers left all kinds of traces, didn't they? And those specters we fought on the surface are proof that their magic is still prevalent. Also, we know they use telepathy to communicate, so who knows? Maybe this song is just a lost, forgotten thought.
That's almost poetic.
Be that as it, because it tells us what has to be done next. Reactivate the Nexus.
Why?
Because it might allow us to do the same thing the Shapers did. Join our minds to that pillar. We could connect to the collective subconscious of an extinct race, which then again could help us understand the song and its origin.
Да, давай, я авантюрист.
That sounds intriguing.
Good question. But I believe those two pedestals have something to do with it. I'm pretty sure they're what used to be...
And they're empty. So we need to find whatever was in there, don't we? A power source.
I think I have an idea. Let's get back to that map. I think Iskrim should take a look at it.
Huh?
Нет, точно ничего не лежит. При всем желании, я так понимаю.
Here we go. What do you make of this, Iskrim?
A map of old Fiara. By Nia.
Yes, but I was talking about those markings. They look as though they were added manually, don't they? I've started translating them all.
Let me see. Stones of... Wait. You're right. The stones of the essence and their location.
Stones of the essence? So they are the power sources.
They must be, yes.
But why would someone hide the stones and then mark their location?
Who says someone hid them? Maybe they were just brought somewhere else. It's common knowledge that the last years of the Shapers were chaotic, and they might have had a good reason to abandon this nexus.
Then maybe it's not a good idea to bring them back, don't you think?
Well, the thing is, without the stones, we're stuck. We need this place up and running to understand the song. Even if my theory about it being telepathy is wrong, without power, we can't access the archive neither.
Then we need to find them.
Absolutely. And I suggest we start right away.
Hold your horses, we're not getting these stones anytime soon.
Why?
Because if that map is anywhere near accurate, one of those stones is located in what's now Aeonir's blade. No point going in there without an army.
The Iron Falcons. Right.
Iron Falcons?
You don't know. The Iron Falcons are an order that is protecting the tomb of Foil Darg. They're fighting the world's end, so to speak. What about the other marking, Iria? Maybe...
Hold on.
Yeah, them. According to the lore, the Guardians locked them in this tomb. But the seal has gotten weaker as time went by, so for over 800 years the Iron Falcons have been protecting it. I'm surprised you know so little of your own country's lore, Tahar.
Well, my father was never interested in old myths.
The Fieldar aren't a myth, not at all. If it weren't for the Falcons, Fiara would be history by now. That's not to say they're a likable bunch. Word has it that they're fanatically religious, self-righteous pricks. But I guess living in the desert with only skeletons to keep you company does that to you.
What about the other marking?
That one's even worse. This land where the marking points to doesn't even exist anymore. It's right in the Black Sea.
Damn it, you're right. But, that doesn't necessarily mean that this island doesn't exist anymore, does it? Maybe the cartographers we could build a ship, right?
Yeah, maybe. But again, for that we need support. Someone who can provide us with influence, money, and at least some troops against whatever we'll face there. Not to mention the fact, Tahar, that your former general has probably already sent his dogs on us.
Idea?
What about that village mayor, Clara Farland? Didn't she tell...
True. And there was a shapeshifter.
Yeah, though I still don't think this is a good idea. How about the Moorhair elves? You told me they're investigating the Bloodburn too, didn't you?
We fought them in Leonon. I doubt they'll be eager to...
They know they made a mistake. That Scryer, she snapped, and given General Noria's intentions, she wasn't even that wrong to do so. I'm pretty sure they'll listen to what we have to say, especially if they're struggling with the Bloodburn themselves.
All right, it might be worth a try.
Да, вон она, кнопочка мила появилась.
Yes?
Blasted armor.
Торопиться отсюда телепортироваться.
Interesting.
Huh?
Let me see. So, this is it, isn't it?
So it seems.
An ancient Shaper city on a quest to find a cure for the Bloodburn. And, sounds crazy if you say it like that. Just some weeks ago, I thought I'd be in Greyfell now, trying to make a fresh start as an...
Innkeep? You?
Hey, don't laugh. What's wrong with some honest work after years of defiling on the road? Getting up early in the morning, setting the tables, serving mulled wine and stew to tired, weary souls. Just a simple, honest life.
Innkeeping is fun, until you find yourself on your knees at dawn, clearing up the puddles of vomit and beer these tired, weary souls left behind when they were done.
Quite the cynic, aren't you?
So, you'd leave it all behind?
You know. People always act as if these decisions are final. The only way to find out how much I'd like that kind of life is by taking a chance, isn't it? And if one day I wake up and find myself in need of a change, I can still pack. Upsides of elven blood. There's plenty of time.
For what it's worth, I enjoy it.
Sure you do. Who else would patch you up after the next monumental... Anyway, talk later, shall we? I'm sure you've got battles to prepare.
Так. Ну, я был с ней доброжелателен. Ну, наверное, не сразу эта хрень разблокируется, а только после долгих там перипетий.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Так. Да, вот пройти врата в гробницу к демонам. Не разблокировали ничего. Игра отсылает меня, иди дальше, исследуй мир. Потом, да. Ладно, покинуть. Как немного в новую игру приходится играть с этими перетасовками. Ну, сюда нам корком тащиться не хочется. Она не эльфа. Цитадель. Карта большая, объемная. Есть где разгуляться. Ну, вот она пустыня, по-моему, тут где-то эта гробница. Ух. Сюда даже. А, сюда после дорога в лес уходит. Ну, город сюда. Фарлон меня мало интересует. хочется союзников. Я помню, что в конце где-то или в середине под листья отправляют на маяк какой-то, где можно взять себе напарники ассасина. Или ассасинку. Уж не помню, кто там был. И как ее звали. Так. Ладно. Решено. Начнем с эльфов. Погнали.
For decades, the Mohir elves, exiled from Finnanmere, have roamed Io in search of a new home.
Повторяют то, что я и так
In
прочел
Northander, they
уже.
were promised lands of their own. But as the Mage Rebellion arose,
Бедные,
they were quickly
бедные
forgotten.
эльфы.
Now, years later, they've taken shelter
Правда,
in a nomadic
вспоминаю
settlement
такие
in
произведения,
Leafshade,
как
a
Ведьмак,
dense, dangerous jungle,
или
amidst the no man's land between
еще
Utran
круче
and Wulfgar.
Апостолы 2. Не помню, как на английском, но по-русскому переводится апостолы. Ой, какие эти эльфы. Жесть. Враги всего мира №1. Я даже так сказал бы. Ладно.
All right. The Moorhere settlement should be a little further to the north.
How long have the...
Well, they left Finn and Mir about 30 years ago, and they were sent to settle here 8 years after their arrival. So that's 22 years now.
Quite long, considering Leafshade was just meant to be a stopover.
I'm sure they feel the same way. But then again, I understand why finding a new home for fugitive elves wasn't on top of the Crown's priority list after the Mage Wars broke out.
All right, then.
Well, I suggest we try to find their settlement first and then talk to their scryers. They're the ones who make the decisions.
Good. Then lead the way.
Something you
Насколько я
need?
помню, они где-то в центре карты.
I'll keep you shielded.
А помню я, потому что мне надо через поселок приходилось бегать.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, this looks like a beaten path. I think it should take us to the village.
Intriguing. All right, why not?
Рычка.
Sure. You got it.
И прям по высоке пошли.
Sounds like a plan.
Так, стоп, давай. Бешеный, бешеный.
What do we need?
Рискнем. Отравим их. Держишь.
Is this really necessary?
Ну, ведь почти. дело не делаем. Скоро взорвутся. Ладно, хотел посмотреть, сколько отшибет, когда взорвутся, но походу он раньше. Ну как-то так.
Corporal?
So, what's the plan?
Sure. That's the way.
Мешок. О, чертеж для людей. Отлично.
That way?
This way, right?
Порченная
Yes.
пантера.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Зато у меня теперь кошки добавились. Почитать
Let's
про
see.
них.
Sounds like a plan.
Got it.
Не похоже, что там что-то было. Сохранимся.
That's the way.
Да. Солидные ребята.
Yes.
Understood.
Их там
All right,
очень
here goes
много.
nothing.
Попробуем яд кинуть.
Focus.
Я вообще умудрился минут. И что-то я старался.
Please. Huh?
Ребята,
You
отходим.
got it.
Corporal?
Нам этот рубеж не пробить.
Sure.
Пика. Никогда не любил с копьем играть, хотя... Я видел красивые бои в исполнении пикинеров, копейщиков, но все равно копье не мое. Тот, кто берет копье, тот хочет быть стражником.
Blasted armor.
Tiara's breath. What was that?
No idea. That man looked completely mad, as if something had eaten away his mind.
Я уже думал, они там умирают, а они там просто комментируют.
Help, please.
Ну, не понадобилось.
All right. Why not?
Please!
I'll take a look.
Got it.
Help! Please!
They killed one of our heroes!
Что за...
No, don't die on me, will
Что
you?
с тобой
We need
случилось?
you.
Да, в принципе, дубль 2 попробую. Единственное, это усилим вампиризм по максимуму. Выносливость чуть подниму. Применить. Так, ты. Лечение выше не поднимается. Так. С 50% хп. Воскрешение. И интеллект поднимем. Потом боевой подумаю. А тебе сопротивление ко всему, так сказать. Ну, ловкость нет смысла, интеллект я не качаю. Мага стихии. Пускай сила будет.
Huh? This way, right?
Will do.
Пассивное умение покачал малеха. Попробуем выменять.
That's the way.
Whatever's necessary. What's next?
Хотя, наверное, немного просчитался. Как он будет отвампиривать, если
I need help over
это
here.
нажить.
Blasted armor.
Sure.
Got it.
Sure.
You got it.
Так, отойдем временно. Никак нельзя терять лекаря. Восстановим силы. Так. Вообще, что хорошего? Преимущество. Ну давай вот вместо золотопов это возьму. Ну, щит не интересен. Так.
Will do.
All right.
I'm dead.
Трещ. Да, симпатичненько. Добавим края жадности. И черепочками
I need help over
подсыпем.
here.
Ух ты ж. Опять
Sounds
моего
like a plan.
лекаря
killed one of our
обижают.
heroes.
Это что ж ты делать будешь?
Come on. Don't
Yes.
die on us now.
Interesting.
We should get moving.
Это бьешь, говорите.
That way?
Отлично.
Sounds like a plan.
И ради этой хохмы я столько бился тут. Да, это немножко расстроило. Могло бы быть и что-нибудь получше. Ладно. Понято, принято. Других путей нет обходных. Заходим в деревню. Собственно.
Interesting.
10 деревяшек. Ладно. Ну, хоть не кирпичи. Деревяшки не такие тяжелые, как кирпичи в карманах.
That's the way.
Да, помню эту дорогу. Что у меня плохие воспоминания о ней.
They will fall. You'll regret this.
Черепа.
Damn it! I need healing.
Блин, какой агрессивный.
Damn it! I need healing.
Задержался. Так.
Damn it! I need healing.
This way, right?
Вот, насколько я помню. Вот это вот придется что-то с этим делать. Назвали бы просто пугалом эльфийским. Было бы более понятно.
Understood.
All right. Why not?
You got it.
Travelers, huh? Well, if you're looking for shelter, you've come to the wrong place. Huh. A traveler. Don't get many in these parts. What do you want? If you're looking for
Who are you people? This is...
Huh. Elven territory, my arse. Just because the Moor here were allowed to put up their little town here doesn't mean... As for who we are, if you don't know, then you probably don't have any business here.
Can you let us in?
As I said, no. This isn't a roadside inn.
Never mind.
Да. Плохие у меня предчувствия, как бы не пришлось вам по башке дать, ребята.
Got it.
Этот кусток дернулся, я уже думал, кто-то пойдет. Из этого куста какая-нибудь кошка.
Huh?
A traveler.
Never...
Одинаково, понятно. Ладно.
Sure.
Пошли к этим эльфам. Тут еще можно что исследовать, но пусть у меня за плечами будет армия. Чтобы никого и ничего не опасаться. Тут что?
Blasted armor.
Да, уже гном возмущается. Человек совсем загнал. Ладно, Гимли. Или как тебя там, изгои.
Sure.
Ничего.
Will
Ну и
do.
ладно, мне очень-то хотелось.
Yes?
Ох, как
Sounds like a plan.
классно.
Get ready.
Ладно, погнали.
Here we go.
Help! Please!
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Help! Please!
I need help over here.
Help! Please!
They killed one of our heroes.
Да ладно. Да,
Just give the word.
50%. Не сказать, что много, но все равно приятно.
Alright, why not? Help! Please!
Да, отравленный. Да, сопротивление на много чего, но не от яда.
Got it.
This way, right?
You got it.
Да, не зажгу его.
That's the way.
Не знаю, что
Blasted
это,
armor.
но наверняка оно полезно.
Now would you look at...
Загадка, понимаешь ли, да? Хотя ради интереса, малёх, потыкай ее.
So, what's the plan?
Это проблема. Чувствую, мне сейчас будет игра.
Focus area. Focus.
Ребята, кого мы тут призвали?
I can't focus.
Help! Please!
I need help over here.
They killed one of our heroes.
15 тысяч хп. Ну, тут, я думаю, не так всем понятно.
For decades, the Mohir elves,
Что нам
exiled from
карты?
Finnanmere, have roamed Io in search of a new home. In Nortander, there were promised lands of their own.
Можно было бы, конечно, на этом и закончить. Ну да, обождем. Сюда только с армией приходить. Никак иначе.
Understood.
Ладно, пошли в поселение. Это эльфийское.
That way?
All right, why not?
Вот он и эльфа. Выставила. О. Ладно, всё.
Help, please!
They killed one of our
Не
heroes!
успел.
Huh?
Раскидали. Не, ну это долго можно по карте так скакать.
You got it.
Перейдем к основному
This way,
сюжету.
right?
К основному
Sure.
твисту. Если, конечно, я еще попаду в эту деревню. Да.
Yes.
All right, why not?
Чуть не прозевал. Я находил
Sure.
старую таинственную страницу 2 или 3. А тут первая часть.
Sounds like a
Да.
plan.
That's the way?
You got it.
Blasted armor.
Еще один кордон врагов.
You read my mind.
Погнали. Бомбим. Даже не знаю, что бы я делал без этого мяса.
Help, please!
Да, хорошо блокирует.
Help, please!
Здесь этот урон.
Decide. Now.
Help,
They
please!
killed one of our heroes!
Зараза, успел его пришибить. А, еще
I
полки
need
осталось.
healing.
Скорочок.
Damn it! I need healing.
И всех прибомбили.
Will do.
О, они там еще выползают.
That way?
Добавим щит.
Help,
И вокруг
please!
себя прибомбили. Я все помогу. Ладно. Вызовем помощь. Этот тарантул призывает еще пауков. Вот он еще Михалыч.
Help, please. Help, please. What do we need?
Назад, куда лезете? Смертники, блин.
Killed one of our heroes.
Now, don't die on me, will you? We need you.
Understood.
Да, тут шляется народу по лесам. Очень оживленное движение. Да, лучше кто-то есть.
Damn it! I need healing. Damn it! I need healing.
They killed one of our heroes.
Не успел. Ну да ладно. Сейчас исправим.
Help, please.
They killed one of our heroes.
Yes. Come on, don't die on us now.
Uh-huh.
Классный навык. Это стрелочка. Ну, в принципе, я сейчас занимаюсь стягиванием геймплея.
Sure.
Пошли уже к этим эльфам. Я даже вот вижу площадки для форпостов. Нет, не хочу. Отстаньте.
Sounds like a plan.
Whatever's
All
necessary.
right, here goes nothing.
Надо так надо.
Yes.
Вроде бы он там один остался, да?
Get ready.
Говорили, давайте его добьем.
Is this the village?
Should be. And don't ask me why there's no one guarding the entrance.
Let's take a look around.
Да не уж мы добрались. Я думал, еще долго буду кружить. Как танцы с бубнами делать.
This way, right?
Ясно.
Will do.
Tell me, Arlen, where was Ellen in all those years when our people were on the run? Just face it, she never helped us. None of the Guardians did.
Well, maybe they would have if it weren't for heretics like you. We are Ellen's children, all of us.
We are the children of our mothers and our fathers, for heck's sake. If you are so pious, then why did you leave Finn and Mir in the first place? What we need is rationality and reason, not praying to the gods that have left us.
Heresy, Varden. This is heresy.
Huh? What is it?
Just a traveler. Don't mind me. Interesting.
Huh? An Everett?
What are these two arguing about?
I don't see why that concerns you. How did you get in here anyway? Get lost.
Where was your beloved Ellen when they drove us out of whatever village we seek shelter in?
An Everett, aren't you? It's been a while since we got visitors. If you don't count those soldiers, that is.
Watch your tongue, boy.
Well, the short...
Loft. Are you sure you came to the right place, though?
Why wouldn't I?
I just thought the Finn and Mir with their treants and gilded armors would have been a better option. We are renegades. But I suppose your pure-blood friend told...
I'm not as pure blood as you think.
Be that as it may, best you talk to Finrior and Merilith.
Facing the truth, we've turned our backs on the only one who still cares for us, Ellen.
Так, пускай побазарят. Мне более интересно, что скажет ты, еще скажешь
So, what's the
торговец.
plan?
Another human?
We're just...
No, say no more. I know why you're here. Looking for some nice elven kin to inhabit.
What?
Now sod off.
Да, я помню тебя,
Let's
Фемочка.
see.
You're an adventurer, aren't you?
Спустя,
Come, take a
наверное,
look.
лет 10
I'm
назад
sure I've
это
got
было.
something that might spark your interest.
Так. Па-па-па-па-пам. Надо придется переделывать нашу
Come
Ирию
again. Matey,
из
you're less your
наоборочника.
path.
Ладно. Сейчас выбор поколения. За старым поколением идти или за новым поколением идти. В любом случае результат будет один. Кого бы мы ни выбрали. Если, конечно, они опять что-нибудь не изменили.
Corporal?
В этой игре, в этой кампании за порядком уже... Ну, уже 22 год, а игра вышла... Ой, как давно. По современным меркам.
Not what I'd call myself. I haven't been in Finn and Mir for 8 years.
Is that so? Well, who am I to judge? Who let you in?
There weren't any guards.
What? Great. But please, forgive my manners. I'm Varden Merilith, second scribe. Who are you? And what do you want? Are you with the soldiers?
Soldiers?
The army folk. But if you have to ask, I suppose you're on your own. Tell me then, what brings you here?
That's a long story.
So you're the corporal from Lianon? Well, that's a surprise. I know the story. And once more, I would like to apologize for what Scryer Elion. And also, I would like to express my admiration for your courage. I know you refused to carry out the order your general...
How?
A scout observed the conversation. Either way, your story sounds bizarre, but I don't think you are lying. And after the events in Lianon, it's only fair if we help you now. Not to mention the fact that the blood burn needs to be stopped.
So you'll provide us with troops?
It's not that simple. I have to bring up the matter before the other scryers, and they all have to agree. But not now. We currently have our own sack of problems to deal with.
Are you the leader?
One of them, yes. I'm the second scryer, and the Moorhere Council is made up of 6 scryers in total. 7, actually, but our eldest passed away recently. Which complicates the decision-making, as you can imagine.
What problems do you have?
The short version? Leafshade has been struck by the Bloodburn. Elves and animals are affected, and for some reason it has a different effect on us than it has on your race. It corrupts? Drives us mad. And if that weren't enough, the Council can't decide on a course of action. Pathetic, isn't it? People are dying, but all we do is bicker.
How many of you are?
Not as many as in your kind. 1 in 10, maybe. And for some reason the infection only spreads outside the city borders.
We were attacked by an old elf near the village. He seemed to have gone mad. Was that...
If he had been drooling like a rabid animal and his skin had been covered in blisters full of pus, then yes. You said he was old.
Yes.
And it might have been old Ravel. He went out hunting a week ago and never returned. Blazes. What a mess.
Where do you and
Oh, that's simple. Finrior claims that the corruption has nothing to do with the Bloodburn, but is a curse of the Guardians.
I take it you have a different view on that.
I do. The Guardians are gone. This is a fact we have to deal with.
So where do you think this corruption comes from?
As I said, I think it's just how we elves react to the Bloodburn.
As I said, I'm trying to find a cure for the Bloodburn. Maybe...
You want this alliance to happen as quick as possible, don't you? Well, yes, maybe your knowledge about the Bloodburn could indeed help us. Give me a moment to think this through, will you? There are some things
All right.
Varden, please, would you mind leaving these travelers alone with your obscure theories?
Yes.
What?
The gate was unguarded.
Really? Next thing you know, this place is being overrun by undead because the guards have all gathered to hear. You're from Gravefell, aren't you? I recognize that accent. I'm Arlen Finn.
I'm looking for allies, but let me start from the beginning.
So,
Логично.
you're Isamo Taha's
Стоят друг
child.
напротив друга
Well,
и...
you're lucky, I believe, that the Guardians have given us all a free will. I can see that you're... And it's true that the Bloodburn
И
has to be
каждому
ended.
долгую историю
I can agree
рассказываю.
with those crazy cultists on...
So you're going...
I would if I could. But as you may have gathered by now, we have our own battle to fight here. Ellen has cursed.
Does this...
It does. Lathwain. Which...
Respite. Sounds kind of temporary.
Well, it is. I don't know how... Then the Mage Wars came and, understandably, our promised home wasn't of importance anymore.
This looks like a night...
Well, save for the undead roaming through the forests and attacking us each night, yes.
That incident in Leonon won't make the Lord Marshal more sympathetic.
Yes. And it was a horrible, particularly because Merilith did an excellent job at instilling fear and telling them that our little problem could be fixed by sending a group of Scots. And what good did it do? Nothing. You'd think that this failure would have shown the Moria how incapable Merilith is as a leader, but sadly, it didn't.
I see.
Yes. We will find our true home someday. I'm sure of that.
Who is the other?
A misguided fool. And sadly one with a very influential father, who made him the second scryer of this township.
You're talking about the Bloodburn.
Ah, so you've had a chat with Merilith already. No, the corruption has nothing to do with the Bloodburn. It's a curse, inflicted by Ellen. Briefly put, we were cast out of the Finnanmere Empire.
Yes, I know the story.
As you can imagine, the years we spent on the road searching for a new home were strenuous. And as a result of that, more and more of our people lost faith in the Guardians, which is ironic.
Well, you can't deny that the Guardians...
That is true. But have you ever wondered why?
I guess you have?
Yes, indeed. They have withdrawn from this world because people have stopped believing.
You're assuming the Guardians behave like little children. Take away their sweets and they run off crying or start throwing tantrum.
It's not that simple. But I doubt...
Probably not.
Isn't it obvious? It's Ellen's punishment for us turning our backs on her.
You mean...
Yes. Ellen has protected our kind for millennia. And now, we have betrayed her. This is her punishment.
Isn't it more...
No. Although rare, there have been cases of bloodburn among the Moria too. And they display exactly... Varden Merilith simply likes to ignore that because it doesn't fit into his nice little theory. Also, why does it only occur in Leafshade and only outside the city walls? The plague doesn't know borders.
If it is a...
Of course. Despite all we have done, Ellen still considers us her children. In other words, all we need to do is to trust in Ellen's guidance. Then we will find a way to lift the curse.
If we help you lift the...
Well, the bloodburn is a scourge for all races, so... But let me think about it first, will you? This isn't something I can...
Oh, great. Now you've fed them the same nonsense. Well done, Finrior. Well done. If there's any way we'll never reach a conclusion, it's by further spreading your "the Guardians have punished us" rubbish.
Sure. It's not rubbish. Blasted Varden. If it weren't for Ellen, we wouldn't even be here.
Как у меня забодали болтуны.
I can't even believe we're still having this childish conversation. We should be out there, finding a solution, praying to Ellen for her forgiveness.
Yes, that would help, wouldn't it?
Now what?
Well, if there's any way to get their support, it's by helping them cure this corruption.
The proof of the pudding is in the eating, isn't it? I say we help the old one, Finrior. Merilith seems a tad too convinced of himself for my liking.
Then let's let them know.
Alright, why not?
Маленький спойлер. На самом деле вот этот хрен молодой более адекватный, чем вот этот.
The Guardians are gone, Arlen.
Ну,
Just admit it already. Maybe it's about time the Warriors started relying on reason rather than superstition.
Так.
Watch your tongue,
Пока что на
boy.
этом
I was
закончим.
already a scryer when you were still sucking on your mother's teat.
С кем дружить, с кем не дружить. Конец.